I'm going to teach you how to use Sign Up Genius to create your conference sign-up sheet. So once you come here, you're going to have to create an account if you do not have one already. So you'll hit create a sign up and it will prompt you to type in your email address and make a password. It will send you a verification email, so you need to go to your email and follow the directions from there. Once you're logged in, it will look similar to this. You'll see your initials here, and you can go ahead and hit create a sign up. And the first thing it's going to have you do is title it. In this case, I'm just going to call it Practice 2. You do have to have a group, so you're going to go to the plus sign, type in whatever you want the group to be, and hit create. Obviously, I don't have anything in there, but I have some here, so I'm going to hit practice. Your type is going to be scheduling and education. And then themes, you can pick any theme you want. I'm going to go with fall. And only thing you need to watch out for is this little ribbon here. Anything with that ribbon is for the paid version only, which we do not have. So you'll want to pick something else. You can preview it down here. Maybe you don't like that. You can look at this one. Once you find something that you like, you can hit this pencil, and this will edit the directions of your Sign Up Genius. So you can type in whatever you want, hit done. It will appear here, and save and continue. This is an important thing to remember or note, is when you get here, you want to pick slots only. Slots only is the best one to use for this. You're going to hit the calendar and choose October 30th, and then add slots. Okay, for ours, we are supposed to start at 8 o'clock. So I'm going to start with 8 to 8:20. Make sure that it has 1 for number wanted, because you don't want more than one family signing up for one time slot. And you're going to hit save and add another. And I'm just going to put a couple in here real quick. And I'm going to make a mistake here on purpose to show you how to go in and edit these. So here's my one. This I'm going to hit save. This is going to make it so that you can go back and preview what you have so far. And as I'm looking at this, I can see that I made a mistake right here. So that's what the pencils are for. You click the pencil. You can go in, make your correction, and hit save. If there's any that you want to delete, you just simply hit the X. If you want to go back and add more, go back up and hit add slots. For now, I'm just going to leave it how I have it. Save and continue. This is the next really important part. Our district is requiring that we do require email, so make sure this says required beside email. Comments are optional. I like to leave it there just in case there's anything they want to tell me. And the next really important thing is right here, this really, really small line. Our district has asked us that we make sure that no one can see names and comments except for us. So you hit this really small gear here and put a check mark. We want to hide names and comments from participant view. Down below, we have general settings. It says allow people to swap slots with each other. I would say no, because I think that could get pretty messy for conferences. Notifications. Do you want an email when someone signs up? I like it because it saves me from checking all the time. I know if someone signed up because I got the email. Up to you. And restrictions, you could use this, but for our purposes, it'd be much easier if you didn't, because the first one is they have to create an account. We don't want to make people do that. The second thing here is they have to have a code to even access the sign up. And The third one is reject signups if they're not in your group. So you would actually have to have their emails prior, create a group, and then only the people in the group could see them. So I would suggest just not even touching these. And save and continue. Now you get to see what it is going to look like. So this is what the main screen would look like. You want to check it over and make sure everything is the way that you'd like it. Now when parents come in, they would hit sign. They would put a check mark here for sign up and then submit and sign up. Once they do that, it's going to look like this. It will ask them to put in their first, last names, their email addresses, and any comments they might have, and then they'll hit sign up now. You can also see what it would look like using a phone if you click this button as well. If you want to come back to this and you're not quite ready to publish, you can just hit save draft. But for now, I'm ready, so I'm going to hit publish. Okay, so it says, hooray, don't forget to send invites. So this is the link that Mrs. Stevens had mentioned in the email. You'll want to hit copy link, and as you can see, it says copied. And that's what you'll want to paste in an email to Mrs. Stevens and I so that we can get it onto our website where any parent can go, pick the teacher, and go right directly to your sign up. A couple things that I wanted to include in this as well is that I always check the copy link. So I open a new tab, hit paste, and just make sure that it comes up the way that I want it. And it does, and it tells you, just to let you know, if anyone was signed up, you'd be able to see the names because you're the admin. So that's what that red bar is just kind of letting you know. So it works, that's great, just to double check. Now, one thing that I didn't like at first when I used Sign Up Genius is once I made one and I logged back in, I couldn't find them. So if you come back to this and you want to see who signed up, you'll end up back here at the home screen. And if you notice, nowhere up here really gives you anything about where your stuff is. You actually have to hit your initials, and now you can go to signups. Once you're here, you'll be able to see any of the signups you've created. This is the one I just created for this video, so I'm going to go ahead and click on that. Once you're here, it lets you preview again. You can also go to edit content, which is nice if you needed to fix something. This is reports and stats. This is really nice because it will run a report for you. Once you have people signed up, it will tell you who signed up for what time slots, any comments, and include their email addresses for you to contact them, which will be important because we'll have to send out the Meet codes to meet virtually. Then they have stats, and this will tell you how many spots you have left, how many are filled. And then if we go back, you can also go to add, edit, and delete people. This is really nice, especially since we have some families that are only going to sign up using paper and won't be able to get on the internet. So when they do that, you can come here, hit sign someone up, and you can put them in for any time slot. Once you have people signed up here, sadly I can't show you because I don't have anyone signed up for anything, you would be able to also delete them, edit, and then also I think you can see their email as well to contact them. So you'll have options here if things change and someone needs to cancel or whatever it might be. The last thing I wanted to show you is this one where it says print version. If you would ever want to print this out, you could come here and people could fill this in. I'm curious to see is if once people actually sign up, maybe these are already filled in for us and we would just have a nice running list of what our day would look like. So that's basically it. If you guys have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out.